Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for May 17, 2019. Today we're going to take a look at the EURUSD, the euro, versus the US dollar for today's trade analysis. Now first things first here on the daily time frame. This currency pair is in a downtrend. Nothing really has changed here. We haven't seen really a change in direction. We still see lower highs, lower lows in the long term. I have a little blue trend line down here, but I suppose we could put even a longer trend line here to give us a good clue that the currency pair is still in a downtrend. And there's no reasonable expectation for us to change our mind about that. Now I know we're at or close to the lowest low of the trend down at the very bottom of the chart, and there's this expectation maybe that we have reached a tipping point and the possibility of it turning back higher is there. And that's true. There's always the possibility that the market could turn around and go back up on the euro dollar. But at least right now, I don't really see any significant evidence of a change in direction. It's still a downtrend. The market continues to flow lower. So let's not forget about that as we look for our trade opportunities here on the euro dollar. We begin to zoom it in considering that, and we can see today challenging a support level. We've seen it into this support quite a bit, 1.116580, the blue shaded area here. We've seen it here multiple times. We did get the one breakout back here on the left where it pushed through 1165 and went all the way down here at 1130, 11110, the green zone at the bottom of the chart. So we know what the potential is. If the market is able to successfully continue to go down in the direction of trend through 11165, we know that the possibility of it going down into the green zone 11130 is pretty strong. It's done it before, so let's not forget about that. Today, it is having a little bit of a difficult time getting through 11165, but doesn't mean it won't at some point. So let's watch for that. Let's watch for the potential breakout scenario underneath 11165 and the possibility of taking it all the way back down to 11130, 11110 for, that's about what, 35, 40 pips of profit if it does take that turn back lower. Now, we also need to be aware of the fact that we are down towards the significant lows within the trend, and the possibility of turning around and going back up is there. I mean, that's what it's been doing for the past 2 weeks, finding support here at 1165 and turning around and going back up. So we need to be aware of that possibility as well and watch for clues of that. 4-hour time frame, not really going to change our mind about any of that. We see the market challenging and testing the blue shaded area. We see it not really turning around and going back up, even though we're at the bottom of the trend and significant lows and there's potential for it to turn around. We don't really see evidence of that. So two things I'm watching for today here on the euro dollar. First is a significant infusion of buy orders. What I mean by that, and let's go ahead and just draw this out a little bit like this, is a significant infusion of buyers. So bullish engulfing candle, hammer candlestick. Hey, kind of look over here on the left hand side, small red candle with a long wick on the bottom. That would be a sudden infusion of buy orders and give us a clue that maybe we look for the market to turn back higher again if we were to get a significant bullish candle. Even the current candle significantly turning back above 11180 would give us a clue that buyers are returning for the euro dollar. The other side of that entire picture again is that the market's able to break through 11165. We see candle bodies getting underneath that, which, hey, by the way, over here on the left-hand side, it had a difficult time doing that. It got underneath temporarily and turned around. So that would be something new, wouldn't it? If it was able to get candle bodies underneath here, that may give us a higher expectation that we're looking for it to head on back down here towards 111.30. Something that we study quite often in the live trade room is the USD, because we know the dollar index or the US dollar has a significant influence on this currency pair. Whatever the dollar does, this pair does the opposite. Let's take a quick peek at that currency, at that chart, the US dollar index, futures index chart. You can see challenging new highs. So again, in spite of the fact that there's this expectation the dollar's overbought and there's overvalue on the dollar and its potential that it could turn around and go down, it's defying those expectations. It continues to go higher. We see it challenging 97.70, 97.80 as it pressures back into resistance. All it's going to take is for this to break that high. It's going to take for it to get above this yellow zone 97.80, and we look for it to challenge the last high, which is up here 98. area here for the dollar futures index. So again, we're challenging. We're seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days in a row. This has been bullish. So let's not forget that. Let's not just assume that it has to turn around and go down. Let's watch for evidence that it's going to turn around and go down. We don't know when that will happen. It may not happen today. It may happen next week or the week after that. It may have to come all the way back up here to 98 again, like it did the last time before turning around. So don't assume anything. If you begin to assume something, that's when you're going to get burned. So watch for evidence of reversal on the dollar to go down, and that would give you evidence of reversal for the euro dollar to go up. As long as the dollar is rising, the euro dollar has the potential to break lower for the day.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.